Hi, it's Vicky with Beerploma. The ladies are taking over the Three Growlers garage for the night. I'm here with
Erin
and
Andrea,
and we are having a good time, guys. So tonight for you, we've got some new Glarus Serendipity. And let's crack that bad boy open. That's a 4-point ABV, so we're kind of a little on the lower side, which is maybe good.
So I have a question to ask before
Okay.
you open this. So I noticed that it has kind of a wax seal on the top.
Yes.
Do you have to open this differently so that that wax doesn't get in there, or how?
Not with New Glarus. New Glarus does it very well. They do a light dip on their wax seal. So your edge of your church key or bottle opener can still get under that and pull it up, in theory. There are several other breweries, though, that do a...
That was stupid.
I love it when the thing hands me things from the side. This is the New Glarus Serendipity. It's a cherry, apple, and cranberry aged in oak barrel sour beer. So let's give it a try.
Fantastic. Thank you.
No, you guys have had New Glarus before. Have you had this one before?
I have not. Can you explain what a sour
Yes.
beer is?
A lot of sours derive their sourness from the yeasts that are used in it. You'll notice, got a little carried away at that part. You'll notice that it's really fruity, and because of some of the fruits that they use in New Glarus, I think that's where some of the sourness is coming from as well. I personally love sour beers. And I think that if you're not used to sour beers, the fruitiness in it will kind of help you get along into that and get you used to it. I like it. I like the New Glarus Serendipity. What do you guys think?
I love it.
Yeah, I agree. I was a little worried about the fruity. That I just wasn't gonna like the fruity part of it, but it is really good.
Yeah, the sour comes usually from the bacteria used in it, and the fruit. I love the cranberry, appley, cherry flavor to it, and it's a pretty color.
Yeah, absolutely. And New Glarus uses locally
Yes.
grown fruits? Is
Yes,
that correct?
they source their fruit locally,
Okay.
which, I don't know, to me that's kind of important. I know it's hard to do, it can be expensive, but I think it helps out the whole community.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely. So I noticed that on the bottle it says that it was a happy accidental fruit ale.
Yes.
Do you know what that means?
I do actually. I know this story. I love this story. Dan Carey, one of the owners of New Glarus, was sourcing cherries for their cherry sour that they do every year. But there was a drought in Wisconsin a few years back. So he bought the cherries that he could, and then he also bought the cranberries from the great Wisconsin cranberry harvest for that year. And he bought a bunch of apples. And they made the Serendipity. And if I recall correctly, it was supposed to be a one-off, kind of a one-year thing. But it was such a huge hit that it's now, you can buy it year-round anywhere in Wisconsin.
Fantastic.
Very nice. Work to their advantage.
Right.
So, are all sour ales fruity? This is my first sour ale.
They're not all fruity. Some of them are just a sour. You get kind of that vinegary kind of, I call it a pickly taste kind of at the back. But the fruity sours, I think, are like a great gateway drug to the other sours. A lot of times if you go places and they have just your standard sour without any fruits in it, you can buy a simple syrup with it. So you can put like a raspberry syrup in that will give it that kind of fruitiness that tames down the sour a little bit.
Okay. Seems like it has a little bit of kind of bubbliness to it as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the carbonation to this.
It's crisp. I think for people that don't necessarily like beer or are more of a champagne type of drinker, this is a great beer to start with. I think it's, like I said, it's crisp. It seems to kind of dance in your mouth. It's, you know, got that tingly
Definitely.
taste to it. So
It's like
I
a
think
party.
Yeah, it is. It's easy to drink and it tastes good.
Yep. Yeah, I dig it. The party beer. New Glarus party
Absolutely.
beer. Prost!
Prost.
A lot of breweries do a larger, a deeper dip, and it does get a little hard too.
You ruined it!
What are you, 5? Come on! We got business cards, for God's sake! You're turning his garage into Bourbon Street. Now knock it off.
Oh, that was awesome.